Here's a little servicing tip. I'm servicing a Graham Farish Class 47 and the gears on the axle are split, so the gear slides easily along the axle. So I'm going to remove one of the wheels, slide the split gear off, and then fit a new gear. And here's how I do it. I don't have any fancy wheel removing tools, so I simply use a pair of fine nose pliers and a wire stripper. Push the gear towards one of the wheels, leaving just a small gap. Slide my wire strippers in between the pliers and the wheel, and then simply push one away from the other. I think I'm doing it quite gently, so I don't want to damage the wheels or the axle. Now the gear just slides off. If we have a look at the gear, I've tried this before. Hopefully you'll be able to see if I bring my magnifying glass along about there, and then put the gear. Whoops, there we go. Should come in about now. There it is. Whoops. And if that focuses, it did earlier on. Oh, sorry folks. Oh, I'm trying to keep it lined up. You can see the split as we look at it round about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Can you see that? That's what happens to these gears. And you really need to look very carefully to see it. Okay. Now, this gear I've just taken off, I'm going to use to help me put the new gear on. So here's what I do. I take my axle, take my new gear, and press the gear quite gently onto the end of the axle, fit it into my vise and apply just enough tension to hold it there, and then make sure that it's lined up nicely, and gently I squeeze the vise until I feel the axle hitting the other jaw. There. Then I take the split gear I've just taken off, line it up with the axle, and then gently squeeze them till it holds. Then I have to line up the old wheel with the axle, and I gently squeeze, and then the axle forces its way through the split gear and allows the new gear to be fed onto the axle. At least that's the theory. So I'll try again. I line up the old gear with the new gear and put it into the vise and just give it enough tension to hold it, and then I can line the whole assembly up. Again, I'm going to gently squeeze the vise. The old gear then pushes the new gear further along the axle until the axle comes out of the other end of the old gear. Till about there. Now, the new gear still has to move into the centre, so I simply use another old gear. So holding them with tweezers. Oops. This is the tricky bit. I never said it'd be easy, but there must be an easy way somewhere. I just try and line them up in the jaws of the vise. Until I get tension there, and then I line them up as best I can see, and then I do the same again, gently squeezing the vise. And you can look at the new gear, the one in nearest the middle, and it's been pushed into the centre of the axe, so there's a little ridge just in there, so when I reach that I know I'm in the centre. There. Now I can release the assembly. The old gears come off, leaving the new gear in. Now I have to apply the old wheel. It goes onto the edge, and I just feed that into my vise till I get tension. Then using a 9mm, or end gauge I should say, back to back, I just gently squeeze until the back to back just moves and no more. There. So, I hope you like that. Just a little technique I developed working with Graham Farish axle gears.